The Lakers grabbing that known 3 seed in the Western Conference, well, it definitely raised some eyebrows.
It really did.
What's been even more intriguing, I think, is the buzz around how they've managed it. And a surprising element seems to be their defense.
Right? Yeah.
Which takes us straight into our deep dive today. We're zeroing in on something Lakers head coach J.J. Redick recently highlighted about LeBron James's critical role on the defensive end.
It really flips the script, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You think of LeBron, the offensive juggernaut, the incredible scorer and playmaker, that just immediately comes to mind.
Totally.
So to hear the head coach emphasize his defensive impact in such a key way, well, it certainly grabbed my attention.
Absolutely. And Redick didn't just mention LeBron playing, solid defense. He went right to this comparison, and I thought it was kind of a masterstroke.
Which one?
He called LeBron the quarterback of the Lakers defense.
Oh, okay.
So our mission today is pretty clear. We need to unpack that quarterback analogy, explore what Redick and even Lakers guard Austin Reeves had to say about it, and really dig into what makes LeBron this defensive leader, especially, at this stage of his remarkable career. We've got some fascinating insights here from a Clutch Points article that sort of lays it all out.
Okay, yeah, let's get right into that quarterback idea then. Redick's exact words are quite revealing. He said, quarterback is an offensive position, but he's the quarterback of our defense.
Right.
And a lot of that is his voice, his IQ. He immediately points to those two crucial aspects, voice and IQ.
Right, voice and IQ. So when we talk about voice here, it's not just about being loud, is it?
No, exactly.
What kind of communication are we really talking about?
That's a great point, and Austin Reeves' perspective really illuminates this. He mentioned he is our vocal leader on and off the court. He leads by example. Anytime he's talking on the court, everybody's locked in to what he has to say. That last part is so telling. Everybody's locked in.
Yeah, that stands out.
It really speaks to the level of respect and, influence LeBron has earned. So his vocal leadership on defense isn't just like calling out general instructions. It's likely about communicating specific defensive assignments, maybe anticipating potential screens or flagging off-ball movement he's seeing. It's directed communication, much like you'd expect from, a defensive coordinator, but operating right there on the floor.
So it's about him being the central point of communication, making sure everyone is aligned, everyone understands their responsibilities.
Yeah.
It fosters that defensive unity, almost like a quarterback, ensuring everyone knows the play and their role before the ball is snapped.
That's a very apt comparison.
Okay.
And it leads directly into the second element Redick mentioned, LeBron's IQ. It's not simply about telling players where to be. It's rooted in a deep understanding of what to do and a knack for predicting the opponent's actions. His defensive IQ isn't just instinct. It's sort of built on understanding core defensive principles like help side positioning, recognizing offensive player tendencies, and communicating effectively within the team's defensive schemes.
And Redick actually gave a specific example, didn't he, from that Rockets game that really brought this defensive IQ to life. Do you remember that play?
Absolutely. Redick described a scenario where Austin Reeves ended up switched onto a Houston big man.
Okay, yeah, like this match.
Which, on the surface creates a potential mismatch.
Okay.
But then Rui Hachimura manages to get a deflection, and this is where LeBron's brilliance shines through. He really reads the situation and rotates over to provide crucial help defense for Reeves. The key here isn't just that he got to the right spot. It likely involved LeBron recognizing a specific offensive set the Rockets were running, maybe anticipating where the next pass was likely to go, and positioning himself accordingly. That's the level of anticipation we're talking about.
It's that instant recognition, that deep understanding of the defensive strategy and the potential weakness in that moment.
Yeah.
Combined with the instinct and, the athleticism still, to get there in time. It's more than just reacting. It's almost like he's seeing the play unfold a step ahead.
Exactly. And Reeves provides some valuable context for why LeBron possesses this incredibly high defensive IQ. He said he's seen 1 billion possessions in the NBA.
1 billion.
He's guarded every type of player that's been in the NBA, seen every scheme. So if there's someone to listen to, I think it would be him.
Wow.
That sheer volume of experience is truly invaluable. It's like having a defensive coordinator out there who can make real-time adjustments based on, a career's worth of knowledge.
1 billion possessions? It's almost impossible to fully grasp that amount of experience. You just can't replicate that.
No way.
And it clearly translates into his ability to read the game defensively at such a sophisticated level. So, okay, when we talk about IQ for maybe a younger athletic player, it might be about raw anticipation. How does that differ for a seasoned veteran like LeBron?
That's a crucial distinction, yeah. For a younger player, defensive IQ might be more about, natural instinct and reacting quickly to what they see right in front of them. For someone like LeBron, at this stage, his defensive anticipation is likely heavily influenced by years of film study, understanding the tendencies of individual players, different offensive systems, and recognizing patterns that he's seen countless times before. It's a much more cerebral and nuanced understanding built on just a massive database of experience.
And what makes all of this even more remarkable is the backdrop. LeBron James celebrated his 40th birthday this season.
Yeah, oldest player in the league.
He's the elder statesman of the entire NBA. You'd think at this point a player might naturally maybe conserve energy on the defensive end?
Precisely. It's quite rare to see a player so dominant offensively also be such a key defensive leader this late in their career. You often see players specialize more as they age, but LeBron seems to be defying that trend. The article highlights he appeared in a significant 70 games.
Yes, 70 games.
Averaging over 34 minutes per night, while still putting up impressive numbers. What was it? 24.4 points, 7.8 rebounds, 8.2 assists.
Right.
He remains a significant force on both sides of the ball.
It's almost hard to believe, honestly. And while there was that brief groin injury back in March,
Right, I remember that.
he recovered quickly and was right back out there. It really speaks to his incredible durability and I guess his unwavering commitment to being on the court and contributing at a high level.
Yeah.
And now we're seeing this contribution being specifically highlighted on the defensive end as well.
Exactly. It demonstrates a complete understanding of what the team needs to win at this point. He's not solely relying on his scoring prowess. He's strategically leveraging his vast knowledge and experience to impact the game in multiple facets. And right now, that significantly includes being a central figure in their defensive strategy.
Okay, so we've established LeBron as operating as this defensive quarterback. He's effectively using his vocal leadership and incredibly high basketball IQ, honed over, nearly 2 decades?
It's amazing.
In the league, to orchestrate the Lakers' defense even as he turns 40. So what are the key implications of this as they head into the playoffs as the number 3 seed?
Well, look, if the Lakers harbor serious ambitions for a deep playoff run, that defensive intensity and cohesion, spearheaded by LeBron's quarterbacking, is going to be absolutely paramount.
Gotta have it.
Absolutely. They're set to face the Minnesota Timberwolves in the first round, and having that vocal leader and high IQ defender who can anticipate and communicate effectively, that's a significant advantage.
Especially in the playoffs.
Particularly in the pressure cooker of tight playoff matchups, yeah. And securing home court advantage for that series only amplifies the importance of this defensive leadership.
It's almost as if his offensive brilliance has been such a constant throughout his career that sometimes his contributions in other crucial areas, like this defensive leadership, maybe get slightly overlooked.
I think that's fair to say.
But it seems like this season, especially with the Lakers' noticeable defensive improvements, his role as that quarterback is really stepping into the spotlight.
Precisely. It underscores his remarkable adaptability and his just profound understanding of what it takes to win at the highest level, even as the game evolves, and his physical attributes might subtly change over time. He's continually finding new and vital ways to impact the team's success.
So, to synthesize everything we've discussed, it's clear that LeBron James's impact on the Lakers extends far beyond just scoring and playmaking.
Right.
Although he continues to excel there. According to J.J. Redick and Austin Reeves, he's also functioning as the quarterback of their defense. He's using his voice, his exceptional basketball IQ, refined over nearly 2 decades, to guide and direct the team on that end. And this defensive leadership is emerging as a critical factor as they enter the playoffs with, significant aspirations.
Absolutely. It really highlights his comprehensive understanding of the game and his unwavering commitment to contributing to winning in every way possible. He's not just a scorer. He's a true floor general on both offense and now increasingly on defense as well.
This has been a really insightful deep dive, and it brings me to this final thought for you and for our listeners, really. Considering LeBron James's long and extraordinarily accomplished career, how truly unique is it for a player at this stage to embrace such a significant and vocal leadership role, specifically on the defensive end?
Yeah, that's a great question to ponder.
What does this tell us about his fundamental grasp of the game and his enduring commitment to winning? That he's still identifying crucial areas where he can lead and impact at this level in this particular way. It's definitely something to keep in mind as you watch the Lakers navigate the playoffs.